20 years ago today, the Klamath Basin was turned upside down as a series of earthquakes rattled southern Oregon.
It caught many people by surprise and led to some new procedures for dealing with major disasters in Klamath County. In tonight's Oregon Trails, Newswatch 12's Ron Brown digs into the video and newspaper archives to show us what happened September 20th, 1993, and the long-lasting impacts.
From Redding to Roseburg, Southern Oregon and Northern California residents wondered what in the world was going on about 8:30 Monday night, September 20th, 1993.
Oh, it was just rocking back and forth. People were like running out and running over people. It was crazy in there.
Oh my gosh. And that's your car back there?
Oh yeah, that's my car. That was my car.
When the dust settled, there were collapsed walls and cracked bridges and buildings, smashed cars, and 2 people dead. One of them was a Phoenix man who died when a boulder rolled off this embankment and smashed the truck he was driving on Highway 97 near Modoc Point. His wife walked away from the accident. The other fatality was that of a woman who suffered a heart attack during the 5.76 magnitude quake.
It did destroy the courthouse, or destroyed it to the point where it couldn't be used and couldn't be rebuilt, so we have a new courthouse as a result of that.
At first it was thought the courthouse could be repaired. In the meantime, county offices were dispersed all over town wherever space could be rented. When engineers learned the extent of the damage, county officials ordered it torn down and a new building built on the same site. County leaders say they were lucky there was not more damage or more serious injuries.
I understand that the epicenter was somewhere in this area here, again west, maybe a little north of the town itself, towards Rocky Point, but not all the way to Rocky Point.
This is a picture of the crack in the ground near the epicenter that ran in the Herald and News. And this bridge on Highway 140 suffered major damage, while other bridges in the basin underwent scrutiny to be sure they were safe. The place where the rock rolled down and killed the Phoenix man has undergone extensive repairs in the years since to catch tumbling boulders.
I think we held up a lot better than we might have thought under the size quake we had. Nobody thought we could have quakes there. Obviously, we were wrong.
Soon afterwards, Klamath Falls Mayor Todd Kellstrom sought to calm fears.
The city and the services are stabilized, and we are now working step by step to reopen business and transportation systems. The governor spoke with her this morning, and she has a staff en route as we speak, might even be here now, with a declaration of a disaster.
I'm supposed to be living in a safe area, and I just don't feel safe anymore.
Learning to coordinate emergency services was a major outcome of the quake disaster.
We found in public safety that we need to all be together in a more quiet location where we can have the command and control we need to actually respond to emergencies.
This building we're in right now, we call it an emergency operations center. It isn't fancy by any means, but we didn't have one in '93. This is the first one Klamath County has had. And
now the county has a new courthouse. The government center across the street has been rebuilt. Many downtown businesses that suffered damage have either rebuilt or been torn down. Ironically, the historic Baldwin Hotel, just a couple blocks from the courthouse, suffered little or no damage, even though it is built of brick. Much like the biscuit fire more than 10 years ago that led to a lot of people focusing on fuel reduction around their homes, the earthquake of 1993 in Klamath County led to a new awareness about the dangers of earthquakes in Southern Oregon. In Klamath Falls, Ron Brown, Newswatch 12.
At the time, geologists said there were about 2,500 quakes in the Klamath Basin in the 4 months surrounding the September 1993 quake, but most were 3.0 or less on the Richter scale and were not felt and caused little to no damage.